I told you in the last video, it is crazy times, and today comes out the Galaxy Fold 7. A lot of things I've complained about for a long time have now changed, and I can't wait to show them to you. All right, first things first, it is finally not chunky anymore. This is the old Fold 6, and this is the new one. And look at that difference. We are now 25% slimmer. Now, this is a 4.2 millimeter device. So we've got that. And when it's closed, it's 8.9 millimeters. I really like that. I think that makes the biggest difference to the Fold 7. That makes it extremely usable, because this was my problem with the old size. It was chunky, it was big, the front screen was difficult to use. Now you have a 6.5-inch display over here, which makes it much more usable, much easier to look at, to use, just when you need it closed, right? That makes all the difference in the world. And when you do open it up, you've got an 8-inch display right here. And again, so this is a bit more squarer, a bit towards the 4:3 and 1:1, somewhere in between the aspect ratio. But listen, I don't mind. I personally think that that's a good thing. So no complaints here. The fact that the Fold is slim is going to be its biggest selling point this year. Now, that was one great thing, but it's not all great, right? Okay, so this year they're going to tell you that they have the ultra camera experience. Well, yes, they do, but that's only one of the cameras. That's one wide 200 megapixel camera, whereas the others are a 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 10 megapixel telephoto, which isn't exactly great. We've also got a 10 megapixel camera up here in front, as well as a 10 megapixel up here as well. So again, not a bad thing in any shape or form, but I do wish when they say the ultra experience, you get all the cameras being the ultra experience, especially with phones like the Magic V5 in the market. I will be doing a comparison at some point, so do follow for that. If you don't know me, my name is Dhanesh. This is basically an NDA experience where they show us the devices early on hand. Thank you to Samsung for having me here. I do sincerely appreciate it. But coming back to the Fold 7. All right, now let's jump into internals. As far as the internals of this device are concerned, we've got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite made for Galaxy. We've got 12 gigs of RAM, 256, 512, and 1 terabyte of storage. And listen, in my opinion, that's great for the flagship experience. I do wish the 16 GB RAM would be there for the 1 terabyte version. Samsung has said that might happen, but there's no confirmation yet, so I'll put that down here if it gets confirmed by the time this video is uploaded. All right, next up is the battery. Now, the battery is an odd one, all right, because Samsung deserves credit. They've put the same 4,400 milliamp battery inside this thing, right? And that is amazing. But the competition has a 5,820 milliamp battery in, this is the V5, of course. Now, that one is silicon carbon, and this one is lithium ion. So there's obviously a conversation to be had there. So I do give credit to Samsung for putting the same size battery as the previous version. But whether it's going to last all day, and if it should have been bigger, all those questions remain. Why don't you guys let me know, what do you think? Should they move to silicon carbon, or are they good with lithium ion? And is 4400 or full day use good enough for you? Because that's what they're rating it for. As far as charging goes, unfortunately, there's no changes there. We've got 25 watt wired charging. We've got 15 watt wireless charging, and that's okay. That's fine. Now, another piece of sort of sad news here is that there's no more S Pen. Now, I'm not sure if this is bad news or not, for the very simple reason that it only matters to you if you were like diligently buying the Fold for the S Pen and so on and so forth. But that's again something to see. Whenever I've had the Fold, I've never really used the S Pen, to be honest. So I'm not that sad about it, but it should have been an option for people. There will be alternative options out there, which we can discuss in another video. But yeah, no more S Pen. Now, continuing on with accessories, as far as the case goes, this time we don't get any more front protectors. We only get the back case. But the really cool thing is the box will have 2 screen protectors for the front. So yeah, expense, money saved, which is always a good thing. Not in the box, I meant in the box of the case, which you will buy separately. But yeah, I think that's a really good thing. I've never used that front part in any way, so not really a big problem for me. If you are into cases, and if you're buying the Fold 7, you're going to be looking for cases, I'm going to have a dedicated video just for cases, so don't forget to check that out. I'll hopefully have a card up here for that as well, or here. All right, last few things before we wrap up the video, but we've got a bit of titanium on the lattice of the hinge, but the rest of the body is aluminum. We've got IP, let me check this, we've got IP48 dust and wind water resistance, which is all right. So it still means you have to be careful. I mean, it is a fold at the end of the day, so I guess no one's not there out there being careful. But we've also got Gorilla Glass ceramic on the front as well as Victus 2 on the back. So decent amount of protection there. If you, like me, go caseless. And finally, as far as colors go, we've got jet black, we've got the blue version, we've got silver shadow, as well as a web exclusive mint color. But let me know which one you guys will be picking up if that's why you're watching this video. All right, so that's about it from the first look at the Galaxy Fold 7. We have a lot more to talk about. There's a load of new Gemini features. If I missed anything and you have any questions, don't forget to comment below, and in general, support the channel. If you have anything to say about the channel, about the way I make videos, please do share some feedback as well. I've been working really hard to grow the channel, but my name is Dhanesh. This is the Fold 7. There's a whole lot of content coming from Unpacked, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you at the next one.